happy Monday is the day that you guys are watching this. I'm filming this on the Friday just before, and I have a very exciting day planned. So today I'm heading to Bicester Village. So seeing as lockdown finished a couple of days ago, myself and Holly from the Kitty Lux decided to take a little trip. We decided we wanted a bit of a girls shopping day, a bit of a break, a nice day out, and to head to Bicester Village and have a bit of a shop around. And I'm so excited. I've actually never been to Bicester, which I know is something that I think is like a cardinal sin to say if you are a vlogger, because obviously it's such a like big outlet. It's obviously got all the designers there, and like I feel like it's like your rite of passage to have gone to Bicester as a vlogger, but I have never been. So I'm really excited to go this morning. It should be a really nice day. It said it was going to rain last night, but I checked the weather this morning and hopefully it's going to stay dry for today. The last thing we want is to be walking around Bicester in the rain, so hopefully it stays dry for us. But I'm really excited. I'm expecting Bicester to have some good deals. Obviously it is an outlet anyway, so like prices are reduced, and a lot of stock is maybe like last season or things like that. But I'm pretty sure Bicester normally do quite a big Black Friday event, and obviously they didn't get a chance to do that this year. So I think there will be some good discounts. I'm really excited to see what there is actually going to be there. I'm definitely going to hit Gucci, definitely going to hit Balenciaga, might hit Chloe. I've got lots of plans of shops to hit. But yeah, I'm really excited. It should be a really nice day, and I thought I would take you guys along with me for a little Bicester come shopping with me. We can discover Bicester together. I'm sure a lot of you have probably already been, you already know Bicester and everything like that, but I thought you guys could come with me and we could just do a little shop together. I thought it would be really nice, and I can always show you anything that I pick up. And obviously it's going to be a little bit different because there are so many safety procedures in place that we will be following. We will be staying as safe as possible. We will be following all the rules and all the guidelines and everything like that. Masks will be worn at all time. There's hand sanitizer in like every store. Everything like that will be followed, and we will be as safe as possible. So it will be a little bit different, but hopefully you still will be able to enjoy it and be able to like come along with me and see what is at Bicester at the moment. I've realised actually I have something that you guys wouldn't have seen yet. That is my box light over there. Currently blinding away. This is my new mirror that I picked up from Dunelm. I will link it down below for you guys. I'm obsessed with it. Absolutely obsessed. It looks so good. Do you know what? I'm going to show you it properly because you won't have seen it yet in any videos. Please do excuse the absolute bomb site that is this room, but just to show you the mirror, I love it so much. So it's this like gold Moroccan style mirror. I picked it up from Dunelm. I was waiting for so long for it to come back in stock, and it finally did, so I snatched it up. I am so in love with it. Now what I have done actually is I've just propped it up on a little box, so the mirror is 5 foot exactly, which is fine for me because I am 5 foot, but I did want it like a little bit above me, just because otherwise like your head kind of sits in the arches, for me personally, and to be perfectly honest, for most people you would definitely need to prop it up a little bit. So I've just used this big box. This is from Duo Boots, and I think it looks very Dior, so I quite like it. I don't mind the box there. It doesn't bother me at all, especially because like when I'm like this you can't really see it at all. So yeah, it's really cute. I love how it looks, and I just think it works really well with the room together. In case you're wondering what I'm wearing today, this is my OOTD. I am in, what is that? Is that fluff? Is that a mark on the mirror? Is that a mark on me? Oh, it's the camera strap. I was very confused. So all black outfit today. I'm feeling very monochromatic this morning, and I'm going for all black. So I've got literally plain black jumper tucked into a black skater skirt with black tights on. I will change out these slippers for black boots, and I'm going to put on a black aviator coat, and that is my vibe this morning. That's just my vibe today. I feel like my mood is matching the weather, although I mean it's still pitch black right now, but it is going to be a very grey day. So yes, that is what the plan of action is today. I'm very excited for this shopping trip. I think it should be really fun. I'm really excited to see Holly again as well. It'll be really nice to see her. As I said, we're going to be very safe, following all the safety measures. It's just going to be so nice to have a girls' day. This is like the first day out I've had in months. I'm very excited about it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited to see what deals they've got at Bicester. So let's get going. I need to get my bag sorted, get my mask ready, brush my teeth, do all the stuff you've got to do, and then head off. Bicester's only about an hour away, so it's not too bad of a drive at all, but I should probably get going. I also need to make myself a coffee for the journey because I ran out of tea bags the other day, like English breakfast tea bags, and I have been having to drink decaf Earl Grey, which is normally my evening tea, and I've been having to drink decaf Earl Grey in the morning, and it's not making the cut. It is not successful. So definitely gonna need to make myself a flask of coffee for the journey. Might make myself get a little breakfast bar as well. So yes, let's get going and head off on to Bicester.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Woo. So we've just arrived at Bicester. As I said, I've never been here before, so I am very excited about this. It does kind of look like your typical designer outlet, doesn't it? I always love an outlet store. But oh my god, it is so cold today. I think some people have snow today. Luckily there's no snow here, but it is freezing. And something that's really funny is that me and Holly have come in matching outfits today. So cute. We're both wearing like really similar outfits, which is so funny. But I guess that's what happens when you spend enough time with someone. You start matching your outfits. But what shop are we going to hit first, Hol?
Oh, I can't even decide. I'm so overwhelmed. It's so Christmassy.
It's really Christmassy look. It's so festive. It's making me so happy. God, we're going to have a bit of a wander around and decide where we want to hit first. So we've just come into Balenciaga now. They've got this really weird like digital queue system going on. So you like scan the barcode and then you can like join the queues. But yes, we've just come into Balenciaga now. I wanted to have a look at the triple S's that they've got in stock because I really want to get me a pair. I absolutely love them. They are so nice. They've got a few different styles. I think these ones are the men's. I can't believe they are. Oh, I quite like these grey ones. They're interesting. I like them. Just come out of Balenciaga now. They have this, I don't know if you could hear me properly in there, it's always really difficult when you've got a mask on, but they have this really strange digital queue system. So you like scan a barcode, then I think it gives you like a notification when you're allowed to go in, which I guess is good because obviously it keeps it very like clear inside. You're right.
I want to have a look at Calvin Klein.
Okay, let's go Calvin Klein, have a look at some lingerie for this one. We have just entered the motherland. My fave place. Oh, sorry. So I just got told off for filming Chloe. I was trying to show you they had my Chloe, what's my one called? The C, Chloe C, small. What's it called? What is it called? They had my Chloe in there and I was trying to show you guys. The guy came up to me like, no filming, ma'am. I was like, I'm so sorry. But it is so nice every time you go into a shop just to get the warmth, the hit of warmth, because it is so cold today. But I won't lie, like some of the shops are really busy and some of them are quite quiet. I think it's kind of like dependent on every single shop. Everyone seems to kind of have their own rules. especially with regards to like the virtual queue. Like some of them make you go on like an online queue, some of them ask you to queue up yourself, so it's a little bit confusing. Would you like to go into Todd's? No. Oh, I thought you were stopping again. But yeah, so it's nice just to have a wander. We've entered a couple of virtual queues, so it's quite nice actually, because it means that you can like go off and still shop, and then you get a text when they're ready for you to come in. So it's just quite a good way to like keep it as quiet in the shops as possible and as safe as possible. But we're gonna go and check out if Gucci's queue has opened back up, because we both want to hit Gucci and Prada as well. Holly has brought her new little Prada baby. Isn't she pretty? I love her so much. I want to have a look at those. I really like the big one of those as well. They're like really big tote bag. So I definitely want to check out some Prada bags as well. It's getting busier. Whew, it is stressful. I'm not gonna lie.
It's been so stressful. It's been a stressful experience.
It has, it really has. So basically they've got this like online queue system, but it doesn't seem to really work. So what you're supposed to do is scan the barcode, and then you're on an online queue, and then you can carry on like going to other stores and like shopping and whatnot, and then you're supposed to get a text and come back. We've had 2 occasions where we've been in the queue for about an hour. We've gone back to them and said, we're still, you know, we still haven't received our text. They're like, oh, we've texted you. And we're both literally showing our phones like, definitely not received anything. So it doesn't seem to really be working.
And they only hold your place in the queue for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if for some reason you just don't check your phone, that's it.
You've lost your space. And also some people just seem to be queuing outside anyway, so they seem to keep letting people in, but then some of them will let you, some of them won't. Basically it's just a little bit chaotic and a little bit stressful, which is a shame, because I don't know, I think it could have been handled a little bit better with regards to all the situations. I know obviously it's quite busy because it is a Friday and everything like that, but yeah, this online queue system definitely doesn't work. I think a lot of people seem to just keep adding themselves and maybe just not showing up as well. And even some of the online queues are closed, like they keep saying the digital queue is closed, so you can't even wait in line to wait for the store. So like for example Prada, we have been going back for the last hour saying, is the queue opened up yet? Is the queue opened up yet? And they're like, no, the queue opened up 10 minutes ago. We joined it, we're already 93rd in the queue. And the guy said it's gonna be another hour till I get my text. I'm like, for God's sake. So yeah, it's a little bit stressful. We're gonna go and see if Gucci's queue has opened up yet. No, the digital queue is currently closed.
Look how many people are here though.
Oh my God, so this is how many people are waiting outside Gucci right now. It's just a lot of people. I think
we found Dior though.
Oh yeah, we did find. Oh, we found Dior. Okay,
yeah.
Let's go Dior. And then afterwards, I think I might hit Soho Home because I do want to have a look at some home bits. But yeah, it is just very chaotic. I'm not gonna lie. It is windy, and we finally managed to get to Prada and Gucci. How long do we have to queue for? Holly made a little cheeky purchase. Very exciting.
It took us like 3 hours to get into both of them.
Yeah, I think it was about 2.5 hours for Prada,
and then another half an hour for
yeah, and about 3 hours for Gucci. So just be warned guys, if you are looking to come, make a day of it. Don't expect to be in and out within an hour, because all of them are queues. We heard someone asking a sales assistant actually about the queues, and they said that the only time there's no queues is like the last hour before the stores close. So maybe you can make a little evening trip if you don't want to have to queue for too long. But yeah, it has been rather busy and rather chaotic. We still have had a lovely time though. It's nice just to be out, having a girl shopping day.
It's also very festive.
It is very, very festive, which I absolutely love. You'll have to go and check out Holly's video if you want to see what her cheeky little purchase was, because she did make a little splurge in Prada, which is very exciting. I'll link her channel down below. She's uploading her video a day after mine, so I'll link to her channel. Her video will be going up tomorrow, and then I will link to her video once hers has gone live, so you can go and check that out. But we're going to go and grab some lunch now because we are starving. It's like 2 o'clock and we haven't eaten. We've had about 4 cups of coffee though, and that's what's been keeping us going. Let's balance you very precariously there. If you could see what I was using for a tripod, you'd be very ashamed of me. Literally just got it, having taken my shoes off. Literally stripping them off. My word, Bicester was busy, chaotic, and I'm not gonna lie, a little bit stressful. I didn't really know what to expect from Bicester, but from like the vlogs I'd seen and like the videos and stuff, first of all I expected that you'd be able to film in them, we got told off so many times for getting our camera out. One guy came up to us, well actually, after I got told off a couple of times, I was like, I'll just ask, because I don't want to get told off and like, you know, be rude or disrespectful or anything. So there was one guy and I was like, oh, excuse me, I think it was in Dior, and I was like, oh, would you mind if we filmed? And he was like, sorry, we can't film unless it's a video film. And I was like, what? He was like, if it's a phone video, that's okay. So I was like, okay. So I started getting out my phone and was like, oh, I'll just do some like clips to show you guys like what's in Dior. So I got my phone out to film. He was like, no, like a video, like film video. And we were going, what are you talking about? He meant a FaceTime. And we were both like, oh, because he just kept saying a film video. We were like, yeah, that's exactly what this is like. I've got my phone out to film, but he actually meant a FaceTime. So we were both like, oh, I see. But yeah, I wasn't allowed to film in a lot of shops, and from what I've seen from like videos and stuff, I don't know if it's because it's Christmas or if it's because it's just come out of lockdown, but it was chaotic to say the least. So I know I kind of explained this as the video went on, but basically what they had was this weird online queue. So what happened was you'd scan a barcode and then you could like type in your name, how many people were in your party and whatnot, and then join the online queue. But it just didn't seem to work, and in theory that sounds good because it means you can go to other shops, but first of all, once you came first in the queue, you had 10 minutes. And let's be honest, Bicester's quite big, so you could easily be 15 minutes away from the original shop. Second of all, if you went to the front of the queue on 2 different shops, you've got to pick one and then you've got to rejoin the queue. And like some of them, genuinely, it took us 3 hours to get into Gucci and Prada because of how long the queue was. And also they would often just like shut down the queue and be like, nope, the online queue isn't in operation. And we were like, okay, when will the online queue open back up? They were like, oh, in half an hour. We'd come back 40 minutes later and they'd be like, oh, you've already missed it. We've already opened it back up again and closed it again. We were like, are you kidding? So it took so long, and then like, there was literally Gucci. I filmed when there was that massive crowd. We realised the massive crowd was because they were just about to open the online queue again. So we walked past and saw them bringing out the barcodes. So we were like, quick, let's get on the queue. We literally got on it within 5 minutes and there was 93 people ahead of us. We were like, oh my word. And it took about an hour and a half to get through those 93 people. And just to be perfectly honest, like a lot of the bouncers or whatever you call them, like on the door, they were just a bit funny. Like sometimes they would just be like, yeah, just queue up and get in. And there was one where it was for Saint Laurent, and we would literally been in the queue for about an hour, and we were 24th at first, and after an hour it didn't change. So we went back to him, we were like, this hasn't changed, like the queue hasn't changed in an hour. And he went, yeah, I sent you a text, you didn't reply, so we skipped you in the queue. And Holly literally got out her phone, showed him his text and was like, it still says we're 23rd in the queue and I have not had a text. And he was like, oh, alright then, just queue up by the door. So it was a bit, it was a bit frustrating, I won't lie, and a little bit stressful, and I don't like shopping when it's stressful, so it was a little bit like, some of the time, and it was freezing as well, and it wasn't like you could go somewhere to like warm up. I mean, we grabbed a coffee and prepped, but it was really busy, and the poor staff, like I do feel sorry for them. Some people were being really rude to them, and you just want to be like, guys, come on, like, they don't get paid enough for your grief that you're giving them. However, despite those qualms and quarrels, I did pick up a few things, so I thought I would show you them. But when I did the thumbnail, it was so funny. We wanted to get photos for the thumbnail. We barely had any bags. We were trying to show off our bags, but after that we knew it was going to get dark, so it's like, I'm either going to have lots of bags and it's going to be pitch black, or I'm going to have no bags and actually be light. So I decided to go for no bags. However, we have some bags here to show you. So yeah, we did pick up a few things. Holly made a very exciting purchase in Prada. I'm such an enabler. I'm like the worst friend. Loads of you guys message me like, you're the worst influence. I'm like, I know, and it's not even because of my job, it's just who I am as a person. I'm that person beside you going, go on, you deserve it, treat yourself. Oh my god, it's so cute. I think you should get 2 of them. I think it's really cute. And everyone has always said that about me. I'm just the worst influence. I'm their enabler. So I was Holly's enabler today, and she was like so happy that I came with her because she's been wanting that item for so long, and I finally persuaded her to get it, and she was really happy with herself that she got it in the end. And she knew that if she wasn't there with me, she probably would have talked herself out to it, but because I was there, I was like, go on, you deserve it. Come on, Hol. I think you should get it. And she was like, okay. So she got it. So if you want to see what she picked up, head on over to her channel. I'll link it down in the description box below. She's at the Kitty Lux. She makes very similar videos to me. So if you like my kind of content, if you like my channel, you'll love Holly. She's an absolute babe. So where to start? I'm going to start with my first purchase. We went into Calvin Klein, and it was so funny because Holly was looking at all the gorgeous underwear and the lingerie, and I picked up jammies. So I love Calvin Klein pyjamas. They have like the softest pyjama trousers, and I actually have a pair of Calvin Klein pyjama bottoms that I've had for about 4 years now, and they're still really, really soft, and I wear them all the time. And I saw these and I was like, they are so, so cute. They're quite festive, but they're not too festive that I could definitely wear these in like January, February and not feel stupid. But they are just the softest things in the world. I literally rang my sister like, do you want me to get you any PJs? Because they are just so, so soft. And I love them. They were reduced to 27 from 39. So that's quite a good discount, to be fair. And they did have some other styles. They had men's and women's. They're so soft. I absolutely love them. I always get these in a medium, and you can bring in the drawer waist. Like, it is a very stretchy waist with a drawstring that you can pull in. So if you did want to size up, you could easily get a bigger size and just pull them in, depending on how you like to wear them. But they are so, so lovely. I know a lot of you are going to ask about length. Lengthwise, they are a little bit long on me, but I don't really worry about that with pyjamas because they trail on the floor, but it's not like you wear them out of the house anyway. So it doesn't matter to me, especially because I always wear like my slippers and stuff around the flat. So they're a little bit long, but that doesn't bother me too much. But I picked that up from Calvin Klein. Put them back in the bag. Right, next we hit Ralph Lauren. And I do love Ralph Lauren. They do, this bag has gotten so crumpled. I do really love Ralph Lauren. They have some really nice things. I actually picked up a present for my sister. I don't think she's going to be watching this vlog, but I might text her just in case not to watch. But I picked up the loveliest Ralph Lauren belt. Oh, oh no, the label just came off. So I picked up this belt. It is absolutely gorgeous. See if you can see that. You gonna focus? There we go. So it has, obviously ignore the tag, but it has the RLL on it, which I just think is so, so nice. I was actually looking out, pick up the tag, I was actually looking out for a YSL belt. I really wanted to get the YSL belt for myself, but because it's new stock, they didn't have it. But I went into Ralph Lauren and I saw this one and I was like, that is absolutely gorgeous. She would love that. She has a really lovely, she's got the smaller version of the Gucci belt that I have. She likes them a lot smaller. And she's got that in black, and I thought she's not got brown belts. This would be very, very nice with like chinos and things. So that's a Christmas present for her. I hope she likes it. All of these items I will see if I can link down below for you guys, but obviously they were from Bicester, so I don't know if a lot of them are still in stock anywhere because obviously they are old season. But I will try and link some stuff for you guys if I can in the description. Next up, I got some cowshed goodies from Soho Home. I absolutely love Soho Home. They had some really, really gorgeous pieces in it, but they are spenny, like really spenny. It's basically, if you've never been, oh, I'm knocking bags over. If you've never been to Soho Home, it's basically a really bougie Zara home. I would say it's not H&M, because I'd say H&M's a bit more like, what's the word? It's not as indie. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like Zara Home is quite like indie and like a bit different. Soho Home's basically a more upmarket version of that. And they had some really, really gorgeous pieces. I loved their teapots. I love a cute teapot. And I really, really wanted to get this like really cute floral one, but I talked myself out of it. So I just picked up some little cowshed goodies with like the Christmas decorations on. They had loads of cowshed stuff in there, which is really, really fab. I do love cowshed. They have such gorgeous scents, but it was really busy, so it was quite difficult to get to the cowshed section because there was loads of people like standing around and mulling around. And obviously you don't want to get too close to them, so you've just got to like wait your turn. But then some people just like butt in and you're just like, that is not the British way. You wait in the queue like the rest of us. Next, another present. So this one is for Alex. I know he's not going to watch this video, so that's okay. So I have been wanting him to get a card holder. So he's got like a big wallet, and I just think it's like really worthless. So I've had a card holder for about 2 years now and I absolutely love it. And this might be a bit of a teaser as to what Holly picked up, but one thing I was saying to Holly is that these, in this day and age, you barely need any cards. Like, your rail card's gone online, we don't have student cards anymore. Like, realistically, how many credit or debit cards do you have? Maybe 2 or 3. I think I had, we counted, I had a total of 6 cards in my wallet, and that was literally like my debit card, my driver's license, like a credit card, things like that. They really don't need a lot. And actually, what I always do as well, because you don't carry around a lot of cash with you anyway, I'll always keep an emergency £20 note just folded up like inside my card holder, and that's all I need. And it's so, so easy. You can slip it into pockets of coats, you can take it in the smallest of bags. My little Prada bag would not fit any other purse other than that card holder. So I've been desperately trying to get Alex to get a card holder for ages, because he has this really big wallet which is full of cards that he never uses. It never has any cash in it, even though there's obviously like 4 cash like holder bits in it, and it sticks out of his jeans. And I'm constantly saying to him like, you look so stupid, because he just has this like big square coming out of his jeans. So I picked him up a new card holder from Ted Baker, and I really, really liked this one. So this is a black one. and it just has like the classic Ted Baker in the corner here, which I just think looks really, really nice. This is very like masculine, you know, it's quite simple, just got the Ted Baker logo, but it fits in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in theory like 8 maybe, and also it's got the lining on the inside, which I think is really, really nice. This is the same lining that he has on his wallet, because his is actually a Ted Baker wallet. So I thought that would be really nice Christmas present. That's just like a little stocking filler for him, kind of a practical, I want to get it for him, and also think that he would quite like it as well, kind of a present. So pick that up from Ted Baker. They had loads of stuff in Ted Baker actually. I was quite impressed with their stock, I won't lie. The stock at Bicester was low. I'll explain more about that in a second. I'm going to move on. Jo Malone. Picked up another gift. This is for my mum. This is the new Jo Malone scent in, what's that? This is Cyprus and Grapevine. This is one of their new scents, and my mum absolutely loved these. You know, these like darker bottles. I'd say they're much more like evening scents. They're a bit darker, they're a bit richer, and she really, really likes them. She has, is it Pomegranate Noir? No, Oden Bergamot, and she absolutely loves that scent, but I thought it'd be nice for her to try something new. So I've got this for her. Mum, I hope you haven't watched this video, otherwise I've just ruined your Christmas present. So I picked that up from Jo Malone. Jo Malone was also quite a difficult one because it was tiny. Like, I don't know if you saw in the clips, I like did little clips showing you like us going around. It was really, really tiny. I didn't realise it was literally just a stool, and to be perfectly honest, there was no discounts, like there wasn't really anything else, so it probably would have just been easier to me if I bought it from like Jo Malone or like John Lewis or something. So I'll link that one down below because that's a really, really nice scent, and it is one that you can kind of like pick up anywhere. My next item. So as I said, I was explaining more about the stock. So their stock was really, really low, and when we spoke to a member of staff, I realised it's because they actually have been operating online during lockdown. So the way that it works is like they don't actually have like an online store, but they have like boutiques that they put online, and you basically speak to like a shop assistant. I think this is mainly because they earn a lot of commission, so like all the shop assistants, whenever you buy anything, will earn commission from your purchase. So I think it's to help them still earn their commission. Basically all the shop assistants were still operating, and you essentially get in contact, like say you go to want a pair of, I almost ruined that. Say you want something from Gucci, you go on to like the Gucci boutique on Bicester Village's website, then you like send an email, like get in contact, and then you can like speak to a member of staff, and they can like send you photos. You can like speak on WhatsApp or on email, and they can send you pics, and like they basically get it shipped out to you and you pay online. So it's quite a clever system. And one thing that apparently they have been selling a lot of during lockdown that I didn't actually buy through Bicester, but I thought I would show you anyway, is the Gucci tights. And I've realised you're literally not going to be able to see them. Let me take my rings off because I don't want to catch them. I'll put them through my hand so you can see the pattern. So these are the classic knitted tights. Can you see that? Can you see the Gucci logo? That is so pathetic. What I will do, I will put a photo of me wearing them here because I have already worn these, hence why they look like this. I didn't want to do an unboxing for them, to be perfectly honest, because they're tights and they literally came in like the most boring packaging. So I thought I would just show them to you now and let you know. First of all, you could get them through Bicester if you wanted to get in contact with the team at Bicester. I think they are still operating this online system, so if you didn't want to actually go to Bicester and you still wanted to shop some of their items, you can get it through speaking to the shop assistants online. Or alternatively, which is where I got mine from, Louisa Via Roma have restocked them. So they are currently on pre-order on Louisa Via Roma, and I literally snapped them up as soon as I can. As soon as they came back in stock, they came back really, really quickly, and then went straight back onto pre-order again. I got mine in a large because by the time I had literally gone on to Louisa Via Roma, they had already sold out in the medium. And I know a few people that had them in the medium, and I won't lie, they're tall, but they're very slim women. So I was like, I think a large would be fine for me. And I would say I'm happy with a large. I probably would have been fine with a medium as well. Because I have thick thighs, they do stretch a little bit around my thighs. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a bit of a rundown of them in a review, and I can talk more about them there. But I would say, like, if you guys know my sizing and things like that, I got them in a large, if that helps you out at all, but I could have gone for a medium if they were in stock. But I will link them down below at Louisa V Aroma because, as I said, they are back on pre-order. Obviously, they're non-refundable, so make sure you really, really are sure. But they're only £80. And I remember when they first came out, I used to think they were extortionate. And I'm like, that £80 really isn't that bad, like, for designer tights. I don't think it's that bad at all, especially compared to some of the prices of other branded tights. I mean, obviously everything's all relative. Some people might think £80 is an extortionate amount of money to spend on a pair of tights, but I just think for a pair of tights that really are like a statement, I like them. I was prepared to spend that much on them. So yeah, so they have come back on Louisa V Aroma. As I said, I'll link them down below. And I want to show you my last thing today because this is probably my most exciting purchase and the thing that I have literally been squealing about since I took them home. Can you see what they are? She only went and got herself a pair of Balenciaga triple S's. Oh my word! I am so in love with them, and I know these are going to be the kind of trainer that you're either going to love or you'll hate, and a lot of people have told me that they don't think it's worth getting because they're going to go out of fashion fairly quickly. And first of all, in my opinion, you should never buy things this expensive just because they're a trend. I've made that mistake in the past. You guys know I've made that mistake, and it's something that I just don't ever want to think about. Like, if ever I'm making purchases now, it's because I like them, because I want to wear them, because I think they're cute. It's not because, oh, well, they're in trend. Like, if they're going to be out of trend in like 6 months, I won't get them. It's going to be things that it doesn't matter if they're out of trend because I like them anyway. So things like the Gucci belt, I know that that's not really like a trend piece anymore, but so many of you guys have still been shopping it and like telling me you really like it and you still think it's a classic item for your wardrobe, and I totally agree. Like, I love it. I was talking to Holly about that today actually, and she asked me, she's like, do you regret buying the Gucci belt? I was like, no, I've got so much wear of it. I don't care if it's not a trend piece anymore. I still wear it all the time and I still absolutely love it. So I don't care if these aren't a trend piece anymore. I don't care if people are going off them. I absolutely love them. So I picked these up in a 37 and I got the white with the like cream details. I don't know what they're officially called. I did want to look out in the Black Friday sales to see if they would be discounted, and they didn't go into the sale. So I was so happy to pick them up. I absolutely love them. I got them in a 37 and they are huge. And one thing I will say, people have always said to me, wearing Balenciaga trainers is like a workout for your legs, and they are not kidding. These are weighty son of a hoo-has. Honestly guys, these are so heavy. Like, these are heavier than my Nasty Gal like Prada dupe boots, and those are probably the heaviest boots that I have in my collection, and they're the kind of boots where at the end of the day my legs ache after I've been wearing them. So I can't imagine what these are going to be like. These are going to be an absolute workout, but I just love them so much. I think they look so great. They are flipping huge, but I think they are so cool. And I also have my eye on a pair of beigers, and I think those would be the perfect kind of like 2 different trainers to have in my collection. If I had a pair of Balenciagas for like, for really chunky, like huge, really like cool trainers, and then if I wanted something a bit more like 90s and a bit more understated, the beige trainers I think would be perfect. So I'm so happy to have gotten my hands on these. They're absolutely gorgeous. Obviously they've got like laces and everything. I just can't believe how heavy they are. They are like so weighty, but I'm so happy to have gotten them. I think they are just absolutely gorgeous. In all honesty, I don't really know why they come in a dust bag, because I'm not someone that's really careful with my shoes. I'm not going to be keeping them in a dust bag and like not wearing them. Like, at the end of the day, they're designed to touch the floor, so chances are you guys are going to see these in a month and they are going to be scuffed to smithereens. But that's just how I roll. I like to get the wear out of my clothes. I don't like to keep things for best. But I felt like this was going to be just a really quick little debrief after today, like a really quick little, this is what I picked up. And I realised I've been talking to you for 21 minutes since I sat down, so I'm really sorry if this video has gotten really long. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed just coming and having a little shop with me and Holly. We had a really nice day. Despite the cold, despite the long queues, despite the chaos that was happening around us, we still had a really nice day, and it was just nice to be able to get out of the house and have a bit of a shop and have a look around. But I will warn you guys, it was busy. I think if we were to go again like in December, we would go on a day that's not like a weekend. I know it was Friday when we went, but I think a lot of people don't work Fridays, or they took the Friday off and decided to go for a shop because it really did feel like a Saturday there. But I don't know if any other day would have been quieter. I overheard someone speaking to one of the guards, and he said that it's literally, it's only non-busy, and you only don't have to queue if you're there probably like an hour before closing. I think it doesn't close till like 8. so that would be really, really late. But if you did want to go for an evening shop, then maybe that's a really lovely idea if you don't live too far away. But I will warn you guys, if you are travelling from far and wide to Bicester, it is busy, chaotic, and I would suggest getting there as early as possible. It opens at 8, and if you can get there for 8, I would definitely recommend it, because we got there for 9:30 and already some of the queues, like the online queues, were shut because they were too busy. So definitely get there as early as you can, and just prepare to spend a full day there. Like, don't be prepared, don't expect it to be like an hour in and out kind of a job. Like, it's going to be a full-on day trip. But Bicester is definitely something that is more of like an experience, so I definitely enjoyed it. I did enjoy going and experiencing it. I think it'll be interesting to see what it's like on maybe like a normal occasion, like a non-lockdown, non-Christmas kind of day. So maybe we can do another Bicester vlog in the new year. I think that would be something that's really, really fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to sign off here, take off my makeup, get into my comfies, and chill out for the rest of the evening. But I hope you guys have had a lovely Monday as you're watching this. I hope you've been enjoying the Vlogmas videos so far. I'm absolutely loving all the festivities, and I'm really, really enjoying filming them for you guys. If you're not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. I know that over half of you that watch these videos aren't actually subscribed, so it would just really, really help me out to know that you're enjoying the videos and that you want to see more of my face if you would hit that subscribe button, and even if you could turn the notification bell on, because that way you will be notified when my videos go live, so you won't miss a single video for the whole of Vlogmas. I'm uploading Monday to Friday throughout the entirety of December, and I'm loving it so far. I mean, we're only week 2 in, but I'm loving it so far. So I hope you guys have had a lovely day. I'm going to stop rambling now and leave you guys to it. I'm so sorry, I'm such a talker. I really can't help myself. But I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Vlogmas. Bye!